Hey guys, in this video I wanted to talk about a special little tool I use to check in with myself, and this has also helped me with grieving. Let's take a walk. Welcome back to the channel. Good morning. Had to step outside from my labor of love, my Mermaid and Frankenstein story that I am filming. It's quite the epic little couple of videos and it's coming together, but I wanted to take advantage of this morning again. It's very important. And there was a part of me that was like, should I do it? Should I not? And I just felt like, you know what? That's the best reason to go do it, because you don't feel ready. Ready is a myth, I think. I wanted to talk today about a little tool and exercise which has helped me in moments of grief and grieving, and also in general checking in with myself. And being a ghost story channel, I felt like this was a perfect opportunity to share this, because I think we are all living our own ghost story. We are constantly haunted by our past. As I always say, ghosts are our own memories haunting us. And I have over the years found this wonderful way of, I think, checking in with things. And I think that, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Beautiful dogs there. Gorgeous. I think that there's a fine line between asking yourself something and asking the ghost of the dearly departed, or asking the memory of a dear friend or a partner or something. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to get an answer or something that is immensely comforting, in my opinion. And I kind of take this from Gay Hendricks in his book, Learning to Love Yourself, where he realized early on that wherever he was, if there was a burning question he was wrestling with, he could just ask it of himself. And if he allowed the silence to just be there, hang, if he was to take a walk or sit and just ask himself a burning question that he had, and he just let the silence hang in the air after that, he would get the answer. And the implication of this, the beauty of this, is that you have the answer better than you think you do. It is just a lot more fun for you or I to ask a counter question, to challenge, and just not admit the answer. Because some of those burning questions, it's an answer that maybe you don't want to hear, you don't want to admit. And that is where the juice is, and you lean into that. This is what has helped me throughout my life. I've had a lot of burning questions. I have a lot of them right now. Where it relates to this channel is I've also taken this into grieving, because I don't like losing people. I miss my dad all the time. I mentioned that in the previous video. I miss friends I used to see. This always happens. I mean, we all have it. And I miss friends who are not here with us anymore. I miss the ones where we just went by the wayside. And the funny thing is, the absurd thing is, I have reconnected with people many times over, and there's just been a feeling like, I think this was just maybe overly sentimental or something. Our paths really have diverged. We're not the same anymore. But I can live in the memory of the glory days of our time together, And I can ask that person, who is still who I am, that person that I learned from or looked up to or felt camaraderie with. I can always go back there and And I can rediscover this magical time when we were on the same wavelength and everything. And I experienced this beautiful moment of burgeoning, flowering, growing memory with this person. It's almost like in Star Trek, they have that holodeck where maybe you program someone in there and the AI comes up with this dialogue that is every bit as challenging and refreshing as maybe the original experience was. And so this is almost like my own inner AI, I guess, that can come up with a mock-up that is able to maybe translate what I'm looking for in the universe or my next steps in life by coming up with a version of someone or something I hold very familiar and dear to explain the complication of life. And I will say sometimes I really feel like this isn't me creating it. It is really something out there, a ghost of someone that I used to know or something. I hope this isn't too out there, but this is just, in so many ways, this is where I live, is among these spirits, these benevolent moments of proof that the universe is inherently healing things. And this thought was just, this thought was really there this morning. It's not a new thing. It's something about me that I find strength in all the time, whether I'm with my friends or I'm alone or I'm in a noisy place. Like that, this thing is always there, and it's a wonderful thing. So what I offer it as, maybe you do this in your own way, is you are walking and you take a burning question with yourself. Take it on this walk with you and ask. It's more about asking, not knowing, you know. It's like, oh, I know the answer. It's much more important if you have the wherewithal to just take a second and ask. And you'll surprise yourself. This is part of the fun, is you don't know where it's going to take you. And it has also been comforting when I've been grieving or missing someone, just being in my soul with that and realizing, hey, Saul, you can go to them right now. You don't have to literally go anywhere. You can go to them right now. And I think you find how huge your heart really is. It's got a lot of room for these beautiful memories, and there are fantastic takeaways to experience of them as well. I don't think I'm going as far as the eucalyptus today, but next time. So I don't know if that really helps. I think constantly about my dad who was a fantastic doctor and farmer, and he was a lot of fun. And I find I can just have these conversations with him all the time still. It's really important to just remember. And I don't think that's really an out there spiritual thing. It's just this little game you can play. It's amazing how much we're able to retain of someone when we've got so many memories. And I lost my best friend 20 years ago. And you know, I've got best friends, but you know, there's no one quite like that one there. But it's not in this morbid place like, oh, I'll never have that again. I certainly had that during the grieving process, but there's such a beautiful, it's almost like the spreading of the wings of this ghost, and whenever he visits, or my dad, I feel like we're not on the same level anymore. They're enlightened. It's just this feeling of this thing that knows so much more than me and is happy and is content. And the implications of that to me are so hopeful and inspiring. And I can go there at any time. I always have to remind myself, and so I've been doing that so much. I figured maybe I'd do this video to remind you, if you don't already remind yourself all the time, because you should be. It's just a beautiful thing. And I think it's so easy to get caught up in the times now where this is dark or that is dark, and you know, get over yourself. That's the advice I give myself, get over myself. So I think that it is highly comforting to just stop sometimes, look around, and notice the ghosts around you. Some of them are really happy, some of them are sad or whatever, but they're all really beautiful. And it's sad to just go as though none of that's around here. I can't stand that. Magic exists.